And we continue from Louisville, Kentucky with Senator Rand Paul. All right, quick questions. Hillary Clinton, reaction?
Hypocrisy. You know, she wants to be a champion of women's rights, and yet she takes money from some of the countries that are the worst abusers of women's rights. Saudi Arabia gave her over $10 million. In Saudi Arabia, a woman was raped by 7 men, and then she was arrested for being in the car with an unmarried man and given 90 lashes.
So that's hypocrisy. She took quid pro quo. Did they give her the money because they like her, or they give it to buy influence?
That's the real question. She's also in charge, you know, of approving business deals as Secretary of State. They're called CFIUS. Anything that relates to our security. There's going to be something coming out in the next few weeks about companies that she approved deals for.
That they were against, and then they became for after money went to the foundation?
Significant amounts. Over $100 million being given to her foundation. It's coming out in the next 2 weeks.
Do you think she lied about Benghazi?
You know, I think the question is, at 3 a.m., why didn't she pick up the phone? You know?
All right. What do you think about her server being destroyed?
Sounds like destroying evidence to me.
What do you think the Records Act was broken? Because that was 2 years after the fact that she finally handed over some of the emails. You think laws were broken?
I think it shows that the Clintons believe that they're above the law. That for the rest of us, the common people, we have to obey the law, but the Clintons, they get to do whatever they want.
You once called Bill Clinton a sexual predator.
You know, I still think that the left really hasn't come to grips with the fact that workplace violence and your boss taking care of taking advantage of a 22-year-old girl, that should be the moral, disapproval of that, the shunning for someone like that. For him to still be accepted, I think shows a bad side of our culture, that we would accept that as being okay.
Chris Christie, you said, is the king of bacon.
Well, you know, he's kind of a big spending Republican, and, that's what it was about.
He said Jeb Bush is a hypocrite.
That was kind of about marijuana use. You know, when he was a kid, he used marijuana, which I don't hold that against him. Kids make mistakes. But the fact that he would still put people in jail for medical marijuana,
that's a big issue for you. You know, you actually said something that was interesting. You want people in the Republican Party with tattoos, no tattoos, earrings, no earrings, right. Ponytails, no ponytails. You want to really expand the base.
We got to look more like America, and we have to attract people who are working class. But we also have to go and see, I think there's an amazing opportunity here. Every community that I've gone into, a predominantly African-American community, they've said, I'm glad you're here. I'm not sure we're ready to be Republicans yet, but we want people to compete for our vote, and the Democrats take us for advantage and think we're just their automatic votes.
You said Ted Cruz, you have almost identical voting records, but he does not have as much appeal as you. Why do you believe that?
Well, we're friends. We vote very similarly, and we
help filibuster each other.
Yeah, we were together on the filibuster. But what I've tried to do, I think, is a little bit different. I've spent a lot of time over the last 2 years trying to show that the Bill of Rights is not just the Second Amendment. And I'm not saying he's not, in concert with what I'm doing, but I've said the difference is that I'm really trying to expand that party to new people. And I don't think that it's always just sort of, dangling red meat for our people. I want our people to be brand new people who come in the door, who have never thought about being a Republican, who say, you know what, I've never heard a Republican say that before. I'm going to listen to you.